A lot of people get upset when I say there is a strict hierarchy in orchestra, and I have to also say though that those people are never professional gigging musicians. They might play in a community orchestra or something and are like, that's not true. Anyway, I had a great example of this at a gig yesterday where it's a pickup orchestra, so we're all freelancers, and it was a piece of music with choir. So the choir director is the conductor. Typical of like a small town choir director, you know, he's no Dudamel. Totally fine. So what happened in this situation is in the rehearsal, he's conducting and looking down at his music and conducting like slower and slower and slow, like the downbeat. The whole orchestra would have to adjust to meet his downbeat. And then he would look up every once in a while and be, keep it up, and start snapping his fingers and pull the tempo back. So of course, you know, we're all like, that's your job, dude, but no one said a word. We just sit there in total understanding of one another, like there's nothing we can do about it. We can't, as a collective of 30 people or however many on the stage, like make the tempo go faster than the conductor. The conductor's tempo is the conductor's tempo, and you as a single person cannot take it upon yourself to push the tempo faster or the whole thing falls apart. Is one reason, but the other reason is that you just never go at a different tempo than what the conductor sets. Again, I don't want to just complain or about the lack of basic conducting skills from this particular conductor, because that's not the point. And it really doesn't matter. Any professional musician has encountered where you have a local guy conducting that's not an actual conductor, and you just have to make the best of it. But I just wanted to point out that this is a great example of how you would never ever say when the conductor would be like, you know, you got to keep the tempo moving, you got to keep the tempo moving. Not one person would ever say, we are following you, you have to keep the tempo up, because you would never be hired again.